I hope you enjoyed that reading of Decibella. What did you learn in that story? So, to help, I have created some pictures that you can look at when it's time to do independent work. So, for example, when it's morning meeting, this is what you will see on the screen. So you know you're at school, not at home. It has a picture of this. What does this mean? Very good. Level 1, quiet voice, right? And what's the activity? This says morning meeting. So we're sitting with our iPad. Do we go to the bathroom? No, that's right. But can you participate? Can you dance when it's time to dance? Absolutely. What about when it's time for Google Class and you're on your iPad? What does that look like? What about when you're on your iPad for Starfall? What does that look like? You can sit or stand. That's right. Sit or stand. And then this is going to tell you what you're working on. So right now, what should we be working on? Starfall, because it's circled. But if we moved it to Teacher Monster, then what time would it be? Teacher Monster, exactly. And the movement piece says let me see if you can see it. You may go to the restroom if there's no one in the restroom. Okay. And then last but not least, what does the conversation look like? That's right. Quiet. When we're on our iPad, we're quiet. We're not talking. That's right. What about when Miss Holub is talking? When she is projecting something, or Miss Mendoza, or maybe another teacher like Miss Rawson is presenting something on the Promethean board. What do you think? Oh, what do you think? Before I do it, what do you think? What conversation level? Is it talking or let's see if you're right. You're right. Conversation is this. Why? Why should we be quiet? If you're talking, can you hear the important words that are coming out of the teacher's mouth? No. This applies to when it's share time. Like when it's another student, when it's their turn to share, like if it's Natalia's turn to share, who should we be looking at? Natalia, you're so smart. You're so smart. Kiss your brain. Kiss your heart. And look, there's a picture just to remind us of whole body listening. Remember? Eyes are looking, ears are listening, voices are shh, body is calm. This is how we listen. This is how we listen all day long. All day long. Right? And then what's your job? Yeah, listen. And there's one more. Can you see? The little boy is thinking. That's called a think bubble. He's thinking. Remember Miss Hope says put your thinking caps on? So when it's time to look at the Promethean board, you're thinking about what you're seeing. Okay? And there's also this picture for you if we forget what that looks like. Okay? Feet are down and still. Hands are still. Remember hand sandwich? Mouth is quiet. Ears are listening. Eyes are looking. And brain is thinking. Remember thinking cap. Thinking. All right, and there's one more. I saved the best for last. This one, what conversation do you think it is when it's time for Blue Basket? What do you think? Can you talk when it's Blue Basket time? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Let's see if you're right. Conversation, yes, you can talk. But can we talk really loud like Decibella was talking, or do we use our inside voice? We use our inside voice. That's right. We use our inside voice. And we can sit or stand or sit and read in our what? In our book boat. That's right. And how can we read? I can look at the pictures to read the story, right? I can look at the pictures. Ooh, what's that picture? What's he doing? Who's he riding on? Where's he at? He's in a boat. Does anybody know what boat this is? Where the wild things are. Very good. And remember, you can pick from any of the activities that are in your blue basket. Miss Hull will be giving out manila paper to do drawing. Remember, use both sides of the paper. We want to reuse. We want to be good conservers of energy. We want to recycle. So use both sides of the paper. Okay? Can you get up and go to the bathroom? Yes. The movement piece is yes, as long as you are what? Is no one is in there and you are you're making sure that you leave the door open after you go, and you're of course washing your hands, right? To the happy birthday song. Okay. When you are independently working, can you ask for help? Yes, you can always raise your hand, but if Miss Holub is with a student, uh-oh, what happens? Can we ask our question if Miss Holub is with a student? What do you think? Let's find out. If Miss Holub is with a student, when is it okay to interrupt Miss Holub? When she's with a student, it is not okay. When is it okay? When there is a fire or a fire drill, right? What's this picture of? Yep. If you need a Band-Aid, right? You can go interrupt Miss Holub if you need a Band-Aid. It means you hurt yourself. And what's the last one? Or if someone else hurt themselves and they're not asking for a Band-Aid or help, then you absolutely can ask for them if they're not going, because that's being kind and you're caring about that person. Okay. If something is wrong with them and you're helping them by asking the teacher. Who is this? I don't know if anybody knows this movie star. Starts with what letter? Can y'all see that letter? Z for Zac Efron. That's who this is. If you ever saw High School Musical, that's who that is. So if Zac Efron comes to town and your mama told you that he's in town, you better let me know, because I need to make a call, because I need to leave for a little bit. If you see his face walking down the hall with Miss Mendoza, you better stop. Let Miss Hullum know. Okay, that's all I'm saying. So let's review. If Zac Efron comes to town, if you're hurt and need a Band-Aid, or if there is a beep, 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 beep fire drill, or if there is actual fire, right? Emergency. Okay. One other one that I need to put a picture on here, I just thought of, is if there is a person you don't know, and they are talking to you, and they don't introduce themselves as someone who works here. If they don't have a badge, you know how Miss Hope shows you her badge, which mine's in the car now. Then you need to leave. You need to say, I need to find my teacher. Okay, because that's what we call stranger danger. So if you're at recess, of course Miss Hola won't be in groups at that point, but just so you know, that's important. If you don't know who that is, you need to go find your teacher, Miss Mendoza, Miss Holub, or if there's a substitute teacher for that day. Okay? All righty. Remember, only if you're hurt, the alarm, beep, 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 or Zac Efron. That's the only time we interrupt Miss Holub. Not to go to the bathroom, not telling me about your weekend. I want to hear about it. I do. But now's not the time, because I'm working with another you. Could be with Adelina. Could be with Aiden. I'm working with another student. Could be Carlos. Okay? Alrighty. I hope you enjoyed the book Decibella. And let's remember to use our inside ears for listening and voices quiet so we can have success. All right. That's all I have for today. Bye, boys and girls. See you later.